Chapter 2. Monday, in the office. Early on Sunday evening, I phoned Jeff Clayton on his home number. Hi, Mr. Clayton. Shirley Holmes here. Can we talk about my plan for tomorrow? Is this a good time? Oh, hi, Shirley. I mean, Sally. Listen, please call me Jeff. I don't do this Mr. thing. Or do you want me to call you Miss Holmes? I mean, Miss Hawker? I laugh. OK. Jeff. Now, about tomorrow, I'm going to be a journalist called Sally Hawker, and I want to talk to your design staff about their work. I'm writing a long piece for Flipside magazine. Do you know it? Yes, I do. It's good. So you want me to tell the staff about you before you arrive. When are you coming? About 10 o'clock. Is that all right? Fine. I have files on all my staff here on my laptop. Do you want me to email the files to you? Great, I say. Please send them right now. When I arrive at the Clayton Electric's office on Monday morning, I know names, addresses, ages, families, schools, universities, but I need to know much more. It's a small office, everything open, no closed doors. Faces are friendly, interested. I'm something new in their working day. I tell them about me and the IET, the Institution of Engineering and Technology. I use my smiley journalist face and my smiley voice. The IET wants more young people in schools to be interested in technology, I tell them. So they ask me to write something for their Flipside magazine. That's the one for 11 to 15-year-olds, says Harry. I wrote something for them once, many years ago. Harry Bowman, 59, electrical designer, 10 years with Clayton, very good at his job, but getting old. So, what do you want to know? Asks Anna. Anna Lund, 29, electrical designer, 2 years with Clayton, very clever. Tell me about your working day, I say. What do you do? Where do you go? Who do you talk to? Anna laughs. Oh, you must talk to Ken. He usually goes out with Jeff and talks to the clients. Me and Harry just stay here and do the work. Ken smiles at me. Don't listen to Anna, he says. She gets out to see clients too. Ken Okobi, 32, electrical designer, 5 years with Clayton, a good listener, good with the clients. There are the 3 designers and some office staff. I stay with them all day. I sit next to the designers at their laptops. We talk about their computer programs and electrical design. I laugh when they laugh. I drink coffee with them, I watch, and I listen. I talk to the office staff too. Nice people, but they don't know computers. They can use them, but they don't understand them. No hackers here, I think. I go out to lunch with the designers at an Italian restaurant. I ask them about money. Is the pay good? Very good, Ken says. Jeff Clayton pays well. Ah, says Anna. I'd like more money. Oh, you always want more, Anna, Ken says, smiling. And why not? Says Anna. I'm good at my job. She looks at me. I don't like working for other people. I want to start my own business. I want to be a rich woman before I'm 40. The two men laugh. When we walk back to the office, I walk with Harry. Do you enjoy the work? I ask. Yes and no, Harry says. You see, my wife is not well, and I'd like to be at home to take care of her. She needs the sun, and I'd like to buy a house in Spain when I stop working. But that's never going to happen. Ken is walking in front of us, and suddenly I see his shoes. They look very expensive. Yes, they're Gucci shoes, I'm sure of it. Back in the office, I watch the designers at their laptops again. Ken is very helpful. He tells me a lot about his work and shows me some of his designs. Do you take your laptop home at night? I ask. Yes, we all do, says Ken. And I always need my laptop with me when I visit clients. I work at home in the day sometimes, says Harry, because of my wife. I sometimes need to be at home. Interesting. They take their laptops home. So it's easy for the hacker to do things at home when nobody is watching. 5:30, going home time. They're closing down laptops, putting on coats. The working day is finished. So, which one of them is the hacker and the cyber thief? It's one of the three designers, I'm sure. Is it Harry? He wants a house in Spain for his wife, but he hasn't got the money for it. Anna? She's clever, quick, wants to be rich, and she wants it now. She doesn't like waiting. And there's Ken. He's a nice guy, good at his work, but he's wearing Gucci shoes. I get out my laptop, Google Gucci shoes, and look for the prices. £470 for a pair of shoes. Where does Ken get that kind of money? I need to know more about Ken's home life. But first, I need to visit the weasel. I don't know the weasel's real name. Nobody knows it. He lives in a great big apartment in Bayswater. It's really just one big room with computers. Computers big and small. Computers everywhere. The weasel is probably the best hacker in England, maybe in Europe. I sit on one of the weasel's black chairs, drink black coffee, and look around the great dark room. The only light is from computer screens. Indian music is playing quietly from one of the computers. Don't you ever go out? I say. See some daylight. Look at some trees. Feel the sun on your face. Why do I want to see daylight or trees? the weasel says. He looks around at his computers. All the world comes to me here. I don't need daylight. He looks at me. What do you need, Hawker? He always calls me Hawker. He likes that name better than Holmes. You always need something. Years ago, the weasel went through a bad time. I helped him then, and he doesn't forget that. I can ask him for help when I want. I tell him about Jeff Clayton's problem. I want to watch 3 laptops, probably through the night. I need to catch the person when they get through the security on the main office computer. How many passwords? The weasel asks. 2. 1 for the quotations folder, and then every file has its password too. That's a clever hacker, says the weasel. OK, you need a Trojan horse program. I can write that for you. Give me 24 hours.